We have come to Paris to show our resolve.
November 2015, then President Barack Obama speaks at the annual Climate Change Conference, referred to as COP21, signing on to the Paris Climate Accords, a global agreement to cut emissions.
The Paris Agreement basically includes every country in the world.
Bard Harstad is a professor of business and sustainability at Stanford University and tells us that this agreement was designed to be flexible, allowing countries to decide on their own emission cuts.
There's the withdrawal from the Paris Climate Treaty.
Nevertheless, President Donald Trump made the decision to withdraw from the agreement on his first day back in office, echoing what he did in his first term.
A country doesn't need to pull out. They can just adjust the target. I think that the withdrawal of the U.S. is more symbolic.
But as the U.S. steps back from cutting emissions, other countries have stepped up their efforts to combat climate change. For example, the European Union has set an ambitious target of being carbon neutral in 2050, pledging to cut emissions by 55% by 2030. And just this month, Australia set a new target of reducing its emissions by over 60% of 2005 levels by 2035.
This is ambitious, but it's achievable.
Harstad tells us even China, the world's biggest carbon emitter, has increasingly invested hundreds of billions into alternative energies. The Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesperson was at the UN General Assembly meeting in New York, saying here that China's, quote, resolve and actions to actively respond to climate change have been consistent.
The sound you hear is the ticking clock.
At last year's climate conference, nearly 200 countries gathered in Azerbaijan, agreeing to triple the financing for developing countries to face climate change.
Time is not on our side.
And the next UN Climate Change Conference will be held in Brazil, kicking off on November 10th. This will mark 30 years of the annual gathering, which brings together nearly 200 countries. The United States is not expected to have an official presence at this event. Reporting here in Washington, I'm Evan Koslof, Spectrum News.